review of the Kat Von D 10-year anniversary eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette has so many different shades into it, so many different looks you can create, and not only is it celebrating her 10-year anniversary, but it's also vegan, cruelty-free, and we're gonna dive in and show you guys all the different shades and this look that I created with the palette today. Hi, my name is CarlySmashesLipstic, and today I cannot wait to bring you all of my thoughts and details on this palette, and then also show you how I achieved this look with the palette. Before we get into the review, however, I just want to let you know, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel because we're trying to review the latest in makeup and bring you as many different perspectives as possible. We have lots more vloggers and lots more experiences to share on our channel, and we're all about finding the right makeup for you. You can check us out on Wheesearch.com, where you will find all of the reviews for all of these products online. It's super easy to find exactly how the makeup is wearing on our skin for our skin type, and you can also review the products yourself. We'd love to hear from you. And without further ado, let's jump into using this palette.
Okay guys, let's get into this palette. Now, automatically, whoa, this thing is luminescent, as you can see. It is beautiful, it is gold, it reads Kat Von D 10-year anniversary, and then the back has all of the gorgeous shades on them with all their names. I was struck by how much this reminded me of Willy Wonka. Oh my god, you guys, look at this. Are you ready? Here we go, here we go. Look at that! This is a palette! Oh my goodness. So again, all the shade names on the back. This thing, oh my gosh, this is screaming bougie, luxe, gorgeous, and I just opened it. It's a very, very secure clasp, and oh my god, here are the pans. Here they are. Look how absolutely gorgeous that is. Wow, all of those shades. There are so many shades. Literally the rainbow is in here. So there's 5 shimmer shades in here, and everything else is matte, which is really nice actually. You get a really nice light tone shade, you get a really nice dark tone shade. There's surprisingly, and I do say surprisingly, there's no black shade in here. There's only, well, there's browns and reds and yellows and greens, pinks and nudes. Really, really gorgeous design. I love this palette. I love that it's not too bulky, not too thick, although it is definitely heavier and it's definitely on the bigger side for palettes. I don't know if I would necessarily pick this for travel, but definitely when I would want to reach for any kind of nice event. And really, really cool, guys, this palette is vegan. Go Kat Von D. Awesome. I love that she makes vegan products. Yeah, let's get into the putting it on and trying all of these things out. Okay, you guys, I'm so excited. The problem is I have like no idea what look I want to do. I'm really, for some reason today, I'm just drawn to these like army greens. She named all of these after her muses, so if I pronounce any names wrong, I do sincerely apologize. But these are all named after her muses, which I think is a really cool idea. So starting here, this is Adele, Malice, Ashley, Gina, Egypt, Sylvia, Lala, Lefar, Melanie, Alexandra, Nancy, Catherine Squared, Kelly, Sarah, Terralyn, and Chad. Okay, so I've primed my lids, and I'm going to start off with the shade Gina, which is this sort of mustard yellow shade. Dusting my brush along the product, there's no kickback whatsoever. That went off super smooth, and the reason I'm even saying this is because I'm really impressed actually at how smooth that just came off. So good sign. Let's put it on the lids and see how it applies. Okay, initial thought just from this first pigment. When you place it on, it is very, very pigmented, and you have to work a bit to get it to blend and fade out. I feel like it's taking a little bit of extra coaxing to blend out, but the initial pigment drop is definitely there, and it's very strong. I'm gonna move now into the army green shade here, which is called Lala. Using the same brush, I'm gonna try to build that green on the outer corners of my eye. Oh, I love that. Interesting. So I'm having a bit of trouble actually like really getting it to mute out. The green is just sitting on top of the yellow, and it's not like becoming blended with the yellow. It's just like I can see where I put the green down and where I put the yellow down. Now this of course may have been due to the primer I used as well. I'm gonna go in now with Adele. This is the really deep brown. And I'm trying to use a lighter hand just to see if I may have just been pushing down too hard, and that seems to be helping. I don't know, it's just coming out a little bit more blocky than I'm used to. There's no fallout from this whatsoever.
So it may just be that the pigment itself, because there's no kickback, because there's no fallout, it's not a soft shadow. That's why I'm having to work extra hard to get it to like warm up and blend. It also, like I said, maybe my primer I used, but I've used this primer with other eyeshadows before and I haven't had this issue. I want to get into some of these like foiled and sparkly shades. So I'm going to dip into the shade Egypt here, this really gorgeous gold shade. Okay, so this is definitely like a glitter. Oh, but it's layering really nicely. Sometimes I get glitters that like it feels like no matter how many layers you put on, it just looks sparse no matter what. This is not the case with this guy. This is all like pure pigment glitter. It's so pretty, guys. See, and that layers on top of itself really nicely. I'm really impressed with these pigments because these ones are layering on top of each other and they're so easy to use. I mean, I'm not having to work at all. So I'm gonna wrap that up, throw some lashes on, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts. Okay, I'm back, and boy do I have things to say about this palette. So I finished off the bottom of my eyes with a little bit of the shade called Malice, which is this red, like deep tone shade here, which went on beautifully, completely warmed up the bottom of the look. This palette really is a palette of an artist, like a true artist. I wouldn't say this is necessarily a beginner palette. The matte shades in here, unfortunately, are not as easy to work with as I was hoping. The shiny shades in here went on super easy. They're such a cut above the rest of the glimmers and the shiny shadows I've been using, and it's so refreshing. But for a really blended look together, it took a little bit of work for me to do. I've been sticking my brush in these, I've been sticking fingers into these, and not a single dust speck of kickback. That's incredible. It is truly a 10-year anniversary celebratory palette. It's a luxury palette. So this palette retails for $52. It is also currently out of stock. And that means with 16 shades in this palette, which is a great amount of shades for a palette, each one totals out to about $3.25. So overall, I am really pleasantly surprised with the palette. It's gonna definitely be one of the nicest palettes I have in my collection. This is certainly a highlight of her 10-year anniversary collection. It's a palette that on its own stands really strong. You guys, if you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button for the Wheesearch Beauty channel and definitely hit the alarm bell because that seems to be the new subscribe button. So that way you guys can find out when we upload our latest makeup review. We are trying to review all the latest in makeup products and get you the most up-to-date information about how the makeup looks, wears, and feels on us. Also, let us know if there's any makeup coming up down the line that you would like us to review on this channel. Of course, I am here. I'm CarlySmashesLipstic, and it's been a pleasure doing this review for you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video on the Wheesearch Beauty channel, and we will see you in our next video.